Hi, I'm Whitney,
I'm Andrew.
and we're in
Miss
Miss
O'Shea's
O'Shea's 4-H class.
You can start off.
You start off.
Okay, fine. So, this class, it's focused a lot on building your ear because to any language, there's multiple parts. It's not just speaking. There's also reading, but most importantly, listening. You understand what you're being told. So, that's a big emphasis. Like in the first month or two of the class, a lot of the homework assignments are based on videos. Is that Peyton? So yeah, a lot of the homework assignments are videos, and you have to watch them and take notes. And the whole goal is to get understand a majority of what you're listening to, and the hard work and patience that you have to put in. It really builds up to giving you a great ear in Spanish.
Yep. To add on to that, you have usually after you have a video homework, like you would watch a video, take notes on vocab, and like take notes on the video. You want to try to capture every word that the video says, and after that, the next day you'll have a video quiz, like a homework quiz about the video, and those are the ones that probably most people fail. They're really hard. But the point is not failing, it's like to train yourself. So it doesn't really matter what grade you get, it's the effort that you put into, and Miss O'Shea will definitely like give you credit for effort, not the yeah, she'll count the grade, but she puts more of an emphasis on the effort you put into it. So if you just have like one page of like just a few vocab, if you just put in like a sheet of vocab that's like 10 words, it's not really putting in a lot of effort, and that's not really what she wants you to focus on.
Also, Spanish, it's the only language that's offered in the high school that has an honors class.
I wanted to say that.
Oh, okay. Well, Whitney can say it now.
Well, Spanish is the only class that has an honors class for the level 4, and like French doesn't have it or anything, or Italian. So you guys should really take advantage of this opportunity because it's the only honors class, and you need it to go into 5 AP, which I'm sure all of you want to do because it's great.
Also, one way to be really successful in this class is to prioritize it. Because, you know, in the past, you probably thought of Spanish as just like a fun class or a class that's not important as your math or science class. But in 4-H, it should definitely have a high priority, if not the highest priority on your list of classes. Like, for example, when I go home, I always look for my Spanish homework first, and that's the one I do. Because I know, like, not only it'll take me the longest, but that's the one that requires probably the most effort out of all of my other homework assignments. So that's why I do that first and prioritize it. Let's change the scenes, environment, recording a video.
Is this one of yours?
Nope.
No. Now we're in the hallway, walking.
Sit down. Okay.
Another thing that's really important about Spanish, why is it just me? Okay, hold it. Another thing that's really important, a lot of people always say, like, all the things we learn in school is not useful, like, when are you ever going to use trigonometry or, like, physics? I mean, maybe physics is important, but, like, social studies, do you really need to know about history? Spanish is the one class that it is useful. Like, right now, we're communicating to you through like English, but if we knew how to speak Spanish like fluently, we'd be doing it in Spanish. And like that's important. You need Spanish in your life. You need to know how to communicate with people because not everyone's going to speak the same language as you. So, hey Rebby. So if you know Spanish, then it's great for your life. Great opportunities.
Also, let's see. Do you want to say about the on the fence thing?
Oh yeah, and like I know last year I was really on the fence, should I take 4-H or 4? Because I knew it was so much work and like I didn't know if I had time for that. But if you guys are on the fence, then I think you guys should just try it out. Are you looking at the camera?
I am.
You guys should try it out, and like if you really don't think it's for you, then you could drop out. It's better to go into the class and drop out than to like be in 4 and then realize, oh, I want to be in 4-H because you can't really do that. So it's better to just take the opportunity while you have it.
And also, Spanish 4-H, it can be taken as a pass-fail class. So if, like, when you said you're on the fence about taking the course and you don't think you're probably going to get the grade you want, like a B or an A, you can take the class as a pass-fail instead. And a college or some school you apply to won't see your actual letter grade. It'll just see that you passed the class.
Another thing is that this class, I know like everyone, since we're in Harris, we really want A pluses and stuff. This class isn't really about grades. It doesn't matter what grade you get. It's what you get out of it. It's for yourself. It's not just, oh, I'm taking this class that has honors credit. I mean, it does have honors credit, and it's not just saying, oh, I want that A plus. It's great to have an A plus, but the main point of this class is to be fluent in Spanish and to learn and just like have more opportunities because of your Spanish.
Another thing is,
Hi, Ms.
Haas. This class really helps tremendously with your SAT vocabulary because a ton of advanced English vocabulary has its roots in the Latin language, as does the majority of Spanish and other Romance languages. So, Spanish.
Is English a Romance language?
English is a Germanic language.
Oh, yeah.
But it does have a heavy Latin influence. But yes, this class helps tremendously because many of the advanced Spanish words have the same roots as advanced English words.
And another thing, 4-H, the environment's really relaxed. Like we're all like a family. We like laugh at each other's jokes. It's always a fun time. You're never not gonna have fun, and I think that's really important. It's always a time where you can relax during school. Like you're always gonna look forward to going to Spanish.
This goes in general too. Like in higher levels of classes, teachers tend to be more flexible. So especially like you guys are going into junior year. Junior year is probably the most stressful year of your high school career. So 4-H, as an intense class, you do get a lot of work. Not only is there a lot of work in the class, but actually there's a higher emphasis of doing work on your own outside of class so that you can come into class prepared for what you're going to be studying. So, if let's say like you're under pressure to get like a few projects done and there's a deadline for Spanish, by all means you can talk to your Spanish teacher, Miss O'Shea, and she'll be really flexible with you. As long as you present the situation to her, she'll be willing to work with you by all means.
And if you have her this year, you know like she gives you one freebie for homework every quarter, which is great. I love that. And another thing about putting in effort and like all the homework that's like the video homeworks, our friend Ashwin in our class, he made an analogy. It's like a New Year's resolution. Like at first you're like, oh, you have to go to the gym and work out. It's so hard. And that's like Spanish in the beginning. It's so hard. You have to put in a lot of effort. You have to do it every day. But then later on, it's going to get easier and you're going to get the Ashwin beach body after.
Yeah. Another great thing that not only goes for taking 4-H, which is continuing with Spanish in general, is that you have an opportunity to travel to Spain every year, and that's only.
He's going on the trip.
Yeah, I'll be going on the trip. It's actually in a week and a day. I'm leaving next Friday.
You're gonna bring me back a souvenir.
Okay, I'll bring you back a souvenir.
They're witnesses.
So yes, the Spain trip is available to all kids who are in Spanish 4, 4-H, 5, or 5AP. So just continuing on with Spanish in general gives you that opportunity to go to Spain, the homeland of Spanish, and yeah.
Another thing is that even if you don't take 4-H and you're still in 4, you're still eligible to be in Spanish Honor Society, which is a big deal since we're the only language that has an honor society. See, Spanish is so great. I think it's the best language. It has so much stuff that other languages don't have. And like you need, I think, an A in Spanish 4, and like all your years of Spanish to be in
No, a B plus and above, I think.
For Spanish 4?
For
No,
4, you need an A and above. 4-H, it's B plus and above.
Yeah. Which I'm sure all of you can do if you're going to take this class, because you're all very smart.
Yeah. And probably the last thing we'd say is that in terms of the environment of 4-H versus 4, in 4-H you're surrounded by people who have the same goal as you, and that's to become fluent in Spanish. In 4, there's definitely people who are advanced in the language, but there's a variety of levels and a variety of personal goals that people have as far as what they want to get out of the class. But if you're looking to take 4-H, your goal is definitely you want to become fluent and you want to use this language somehow in your future career and your life in general. So one advantage of being surrounded by people who have the same goal as you to become fluent is they help push you. Especially in the beginning of the course, I know I felt stressed out because it requires a lot of patience. But people all around you, they're going through the same thing. So they push you and you push each other, which is a great thing.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to take this class to become fluent. Like, I think it's so cool to be fluent in a language. I mean, maybe most of you are only fluent in English, And like, isn't it cool to communicate in another language? I think that's really useful.
Mhm.
And
And
take 4-H.
yeah.
So Shay will be proud of you.
Yes. That's
We'll
it.
be proud of you too.
That's it. Adios.
Adios.